Rummaging through the garage the other day, I came across the 35 millimeter projector. I looked at this and, wow, look at that. 35 millimeter projector? Yeah, that's when we used to shoot 35 millimeter slides. Ha! Oh, that was a long time ago. Or not too long ago, but yeah, a long time ago. Because now, go to say, I want to have a meeting somewhere, like say the bar's back room, and they got an LED wall. Wow, that's impressive. And they have a big LED wall because it's like, well, when they have a big sports game, that's what they use. Because it's impressive. It's like 4K or something like that. I said, yeah, and it's a module. So they can literally pull it apart and place modules around the area. But they, for us, they have an LED wall. It wasn't too long ago, I remember hauling a 3-lens projector as a video projector. Wow, I had my big desktop computer and everything else. And then it moved to smaller units, right? And then you haul those around. I got a couple old ones like that. I think in the end of the closet. Wow, hey, wow, it's really big stuff. They got even smaller stuff now. It does just the same projection as the older big expensive bulbs, which is pretty well impressive. Of course, you ran into the overhead projection, and those were popular. But seeing an LED wall, aren't those expensive? Yeah, well, that's what the sports fan wants. It's that it has replaced the big TVs, the LED TVs, to one that you can actually take apart and put back together. I guess it works. And that's the newest trend. One of the newer trends is a flexible LED screen. What do you mean by that? You can slightly bend it, curve it. Okay. And they're talking about 3D instead of 2D. That's thing. But as I said, LED walls are cheaper. That's what they're doing in for video productions. They're using LED walls for background. They used to be green screen like this. Now it's LED walls. And because they're so cheap. I guess cheap is cheap. It's depending on what brand you're taking. And every time they do another K, they have all these old brands around. Hey, I might even get one for home. Well, I can replace this screen with a very thin. Of course, it's not very thin. I won't do the wattage. This thing here takes 90 watts. So if I have it on, that's 90 watts. But, the LD screens are interesting. The room that I'm sitting in right now has a large LED screen. Why? Because somebody wanted it. Of course, it has been on for 2 years, but hey, I can't say anything. So I'm just impressed with the technology as it moves ahead. I just remember me lugging that 3-lens video projector around by myself. And then you had to align everything. By myself. Oh, well, that's what hospitality is all about. By myself.